What's up guys? It's here by Nino Orquaji, and welcome back to another banger video on Call of Duty Black Ops 7 multiplayer. Black Ops 7 week is upon us, and with that, I wanted to discuss whether or not the Vault Edition is more worth it than the Cross-Gen Edition for Black Ops 7, and whether or not you should get it, basically, and list out the pros and cons, and mostly what the contents are for the Vault Edition now that we have a ton of information about the items within the Vault Edition. I'll also discuss the concept of early access for Black Ops 7 if you get the Vault Edition or the Cross-Gen Edition, but that'll be towards the end of the video. But the main topic of this video is to discuss whether the 100 bones are worth it for the Vault Edition, and discuss if the content is worth it within it. So make sure you guys grab a snack and sit back, and let's rock and roll with the video. So before discussing the content within the Vault Edition, we gotta discuss the stuff that comes with the regular Cross-Gen bundle, because everything in the Cross-Gen bundle will transfer over to the Vault Edition as well. So you get the game obviously here for $70, but along with that you also get the Reznov Challenge Pack, which we just ignored this completely. This is a BO6 only set of operators, which really stinks. Would have been cool to see these carry forward to Black Ops 7, but thus they've made the decision not to carry forward Reznov. But what does carry over is the Guild Override weapon camo, which is going to be available on every gun in Black Ops 7. So that's really sweet. At least you get this just off the rip, even within the Vault Edition or the Cross-Gen Edition. So a free camo that's really freaking looking amazing. We'll take that. But now let's move over to the Vault Edition of Black Ops 7, which is $30 higher than the Cross-Gen Edition at $100 freaking dollars. Let's see if the content within this, upgraded pack is worth the increase in money. So of course, we're starting off with 4 operators and 2 extra skins, I should say. Starting off with the character of Harper and his Warranty Breaker skin. Now, we can't see them rotating here in BO6, but they have given us videos of them online in a Call of Duty blog. So that's what I'm putting up on the screen. And as you can see, for Harper, he actually looks pretty pristine within, Black Ops 7 here. He has a cool set of armor, which kind of reminds me of like the kinetic armor from Black Ops 3. And he's got like some bullets on his hand and everything. I do admire his look overall. Next up, we got Karma in her Tech Guardian skin. She looks very much so like Black Ops like. And I think she's one of the best looking operators if you want to go with like a sort of futuristic milsim skin sort of vibe, if that makes any sense. I love how her visors kind of glow on her arms, and that just looks really fire to me. Next up, we got a Black Ops 2 classic of Ted, and he's actually getting 2 operator skins. First off, he has his Ether Assembly skin, which is actually based off the way he looks back in Black Ops 2 Transit. If you remember him, he's from Black Ops 2. He was the dude who would ride the bus, or drive the bus, I should say. And I think he looks great. Kind of reminds me of Claus a little bit with the way he looks. And then you also have his Service Supreme skin, which is a little bit of a different look for him. I think more people are going to go with the Ether Assembly skin. But if you wanted to rock his newer look, which kind of takes inspiration from like the Nuketown mannequins kinda, then go ahead and do so. And lastly, we got a Black Ops 3 operator in this game, Reaper EWR3 with his Mind and Metal skin. And for me, I think this is the one I'm going to be rocking. He kind of reminds me of Terminator. He looks really freaking badass. And you remember Reaper from Black Ops 3? He was an absolute tank to run as your specialist weapon with the little mini machine gun he would have. So let me know what you guys think about these operator skins within the operator collection that you can only get through the Vault Edition currently. Now, enough talking about the operator skins. Let's talk about the Mastercrafts that you get for 5 weapons within Black Ops 7. Starting things off, we've got the Blank Certainty blueprint for the Peacekeeper MK1. Now, sadly, we're not going to know how the Special Inspect looks like until we get into the game, so make sure you guys stay subscribed to the channel, because there's a chance I'll show off that Inspect in my videos as soon as the game launches. And you guys are definitely going to want to tune into that. I'm going to show off every single Inspect on these guns in game if you want more info about it. As you can see, it has a really futuristic looking suppressor, it looks like, from the looks of there. And it has like a bunch of like blue holographic lines on it. I really love how the sight looks. Overall, it just looks really clean, and I can see it like kind of showing like a futuristic diagram when you inspect it or something. That would be my guess or something. But what's really nice about getting these Mastercraft blueprints and blueprints in general within Black Ops 7 is that when you prestige and you have blueprints for a weapon, you automatically unlock that weapon in future prestiges. And now that we know when we unlock every weapon within Black Ops 7 through a Call of Duty blog, we actually get the Peacekeeper really late in our player level, which is level 52. So by buying this Vault Edition, you get a free set of prestige weapons. Basically, you don't have to, waste an unlock token if you wanted to carry this gun forward into your in your forthcoming prestiges. So if I go to Prestige 1, I'm going to have the Peacekeeper at level 1, Prestige 1. Prestige 2, level 1, I'm still going to have the Peacekeeper because I have this blueprint from unlocking the Vault Edition. So that's really sweet. So this is a really late unlock, and you get this gun instantly. And it's a pretty melty gun with the fast fire rate it had from the beta. So something to think about, I guess you could say. The second gun that we have here is the Authorized Destroyed blueprint for the Dravik 45 SMG. And once again, like I said, we don't know how the inspect is going to look, but this gun looks like it has a little like baby machine gun as a barrel, which looks pretty badass. Looks like it has some tubes going through it. I can imagine like some purple energy coming out of this gun when you inspect it or something. I imagine it to be pretty fire, like an exhaust pipe or something. But just in case you guys are wondering, the Dravik 45 is unlocked at player level 34. So once again, this is one of those guns that you're going to be able to carry forward through your prestiges just by having the Mastercraft from the Vault Edition. So level 34 and level 52, you're already taking care of two guns that you don't have to waste an unlock token for, and you can continue using them throughout the rest of the game. Next up, we got the M10 Breacher Dire Experiment blueprint, which is for a shotgun here. Looks really sweet. You can see the pumps kind of running through the gun in the middle there, and the barrel is probably having the longest barrel in the game, allowing it to have the best damage range. Overall, you get this gun immediately. You get it right at level 4 when you prestige, so this is not a big advantage, and it's just a shotgun. We don't know how powerful the shotgun is going to be in the full game. It was pretty good in the beta, though, so might be cool for you to have. Next up for our fourth gun, we got the Ballistic Scythe blueprint for the VS Recon, which looks really sweet. I love the black and red aesthetic that it's got going on here. I've always loved black and red as a color combination, and it really shines well within this gun. I can imagine the inspect for this one is going to be crazy. But the VS Recon is a sniper that you get from the beginning of your player level, right at level 1 through level 4, or whatever the case is. So this is not something that you're going to have to stress about, wasting your permanent unlock token anyways. But thought it was cool to point out. At least you have a fire blueprint for that sniper. And then lastly, we have the Flatline MK2 melee weapon, and the blueprint is known as the Shock Blade. Looks like it has like a thunder snake going throughout the gun. It'll probably have a really fire inspect as well. And this is actually really nice to have within the Vault Edition because just like the Peacekeeper and the Dravik, it's unlocked pretty late at level 49 for a melee weapon. So this is kind of like the baseball bat within BO6, how you unlocked it very late within your level unlocks. You're at least going to be able to have this melee weapon at the start. And if you're camo grinding, you're not going to have to like worry about, wasting a permanent unlock token on it later on. So yeah, this at level 49, the Dravik at 34, and the Peacekeeper at 52. Those are the three guns that you're going to have permanently through your prestige progress as you get to Prestige Master in level 1000 within the game. And then you get the M10 Breach and the VS Recon as bonuses as well. So really, really nice set of weapons. I love how they gave us an advantage in terms of not having to waste unlock tokens on them. Next up, we got Black Cell for a season. So when you buy the Vault Edition, you're guaranteed Black Cell for Season 1, which means you're going to get 20 tier scripts, you're going to get the Battle Pass, and you're going to get 1,100 COD points automatically. And that's already a $30 value right there. Black Cell is usually $30 every season, but because you're getting the Vault Edition, you're not going to have to spend another $30 for the first season. You get Black Cell and everything else here, which already covers the pricing, which is really sweet. You also get exclusive blueprints, exclusive variations of operators, a special Mastercraft usually every season. So if you've tuned into previous, Call of Duty games, you know how this works. It's usually a pretty fair bargain there. We also got in the Ultra Gobblegum pack, which comes with 8 Ultra Gobblegums. We don't know what they are yet until launch, I'm assuming. They haven't given us any info on it, at least that I'm aware of, and I don't really play zombies. This is kind of a waste for me personally, but if you're somebody that plays zombies constantly, this is a W for you. And then lastly, we have a permanent unlock token from the Vault Edition. And I think this is one of the biggest reasons to get the Vault Edition, because there's some pretty important unlocks late in your player levels. I even made a whole tweet about it, and it's kind of gaining some traction on Twitter. So, for example, as you guys can see from my post here, you get the NPC 25 MSMC at level 55. You get the Looper perk, which allows you to loop kill streaks at level 54. The Specialist Wildcard at level 53. And the Harp at level 47. What I'm going to do with this permanent unlock token is unlock one of those. Most likely the Harp, because it helps me get the kill streaks in my Nuke the most. And just from buying the Vault Edition, I can instantly get a high level unlock at the start of a game, day one. And to take things a little bit further, I'm going to give you guys a little tip. If you have the money to splurge, you could technically buy a PlayStation account, an Xbox account, a PC account, a Battle.net account, and a Steam account. You can literally waste $400 and legit just log in day one on each one of those accounts, and you technically would have 4 prestige tokens, I believe, to use. You could literally get all those unlocks instantly. But of course, I wouldn't recommend doing that. I'm just saying that is something you could technically do if you wanted to just get easy unlocks at the beginning of the game, which is kind of funny. But for $100, honestly, this has probably been the best Vault Edition within Call of Duty's history, I would say. Mostly because the Mastercrafts, they're pretty late unlocks for weapons. The operators are really clean. And then we also have Black Seal as well, and the Ultra Gobblegum pack. And I don't think we've ever had a Call of Duty with a permanent unlock token. I'm not sure BO6 had an unlock token at the beginning. I don't remember there being one. So to consider that into value, this is a pretty great bargain in my eyes. At the end of the day, most of this is cosmetics though, but there is some gameplay value in the sense that you can carry over these guns through your prestiges, and you're going to have another unlock token to use on something that you're really going to want day one. So that's definitely something to think about. I would say it's worth it, at least more worth it than in previous years, usually just because of the prestige system within Black Ops 7. But that's just my opinion. At the end of the day, your money is your money. Times are tough. I don't blame you at all if you don't spend the extra $30. I would just say for the incentives that you get, it's definitely worthwhile, at least in my eyes. Now, when it comes to early access for Black Ops 7, there's no public mention of early access. There's a lot of leaks and rumors from a Forbes article rumoring there to be an early access, but it seems like they messed up in their article or whatever, and they've removed that. People were thinking the game was going to go live like 3 or 4 days early, like on the 9th or the 10th, but that's just not simply the case. There is a way to play the game early, and this includes just getting a New Zealand account on PlayStation or Xbox, or, playing on PC Game Pass or something like that and moving your computer's timer to New Zealand in order to play the game, so you can play the game a day early. But besides that, there's no official early access, and the New Zealand method is the only way to kind of go about it. But if you're wondering how to download Black Ops 7 early so you're ready for its launch on November 14th / November 13th, depending on the region that you're in, that's going to happen naturally on the 10th, as Call of Duty has stated in their blog here, depending on your time. It's going to be like 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on the 10th that the files are going to be able to be downloaded. So definitely be ready for that preload if you pre-ordered the game. And let me know if you guys are going to be getting the Vault Edition. How many of you guys are going to be sticking with the Cross-Gen Edition? But I'm very curious to know how many of you guys have gotten the Vault Edition as well. And if this video kind of cleared things up for you, let you know if the Vault Edition is worth it or not. At the end of the day, it's your personal preference. It is $100, and especially in this economy, in this fucked up world, $100 is a lot. But if you think you can afford it, hey, go for it. I definitely think the incentives are there, especially if you're going to be playing the game a lot and going through the prestige system. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. I'm going to be bringing the best Black Ops 7 content, period. I'm going to get nukes for every gun, show you guys the best gameplays, have funny moments, give you tips and tricks, little videos like this that might be random, but will be worth your time. So hopefully you stick around. You guys can also follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/themarkofahero to see me get my gameplays live. And don't forget to subscribe to my second channel, More Hero. We're going to be focused on Warzone over there. And especially when the Black Ops 7 Warzone integration happens, I'm going to be really going crazy over there. But appreciate all the love. And I'll see you guys at the Black Ops 7 launch. Might have some game lists until then, though. I love you all.